beginning.
Yeah, that was
My speech is over artificial insemination in cattle. AI has been around since 1939, yet only 5% of beef cows in the United States are bred by way of artificial insemination today. With all the benefits that go along with AI, it's kind of surprising that there's not more cattle in the United States bred via AI. Other livestock industries are a lot further ahead than the beef industry as far as artificial insemination goes, such as the swine industry, which is about 70 to 75% artificial insemination in those sows. I think consumers need to have a little better idea of where their beef comes from, how it's produced and bred to be the highest quality of product that the consumer so seeks out. Yep. I've been around cattle and been raising cattle my entire life, and showed cattle in 4-H since I was in 4th grade. And the club calf industry, or the show cattle industry, is one of the biggest users of AI in the beef industry. So I've had a little bit of experience with it there too, and I've also taken an animal breeding class at SCC. AI is one of the most unutilized but beneficial tools in the beef industry, and it's a good skill for producers to have. My first main point will explain why AI is practiced, and then I will kind of give you guys a brief demonstration of how to AI a cow, minus the cow part. AI has many benefits, and it should be used more than it is in the beef industry. As far as benefits go, single trait selection is one major benefit. You can get about any trait you want. Many cows kind of lack in certain areas, so you can use a bull to compensate for where she lacks to produce a calf with the best quality possible. And another benefit is you can breed your cows to about any bull you want without ever having to expose them to that bull, so it kind of makes it a lot easier and a lot more economically efficient, I suppose, for the producer. And sex semen is another benefit of artificial insemination. So you can get semen that's sexed to either be a bull calf or a heifer calf. So you can, say if a producer needs more replacement heifers in his herd, he can buy some heifer sex semen and have better odds of producing heifer calves. You got replacement heifers. Cattle can be bred, like I said, to produce about any trait, such as larger ribeye area, more fat, more muscling, just about anything you want. It's basically, the purpose is to produce the most of the best and get the quality that the consumer seeks out. Now let's look at a little bit about how to AI a cow. Your first step is to heat check, make sure the cow is in estrus. That's probably the most important thing that goes along with AI, because it doesn't really do you any good to breed a cow if she's not in heat. You want to heat check as often as possible. Just go out and watch your herd, look for estrus signs. Once you see the cow go into standing heat, you want to wait 8 to 12 hours before you breed her. And once it's 8 to 12 hours after she's been in standing heat, you go ahead and run her into the chute and start by thawing out your semen. And semen comes frozen in liquid nitrogen, and it is really, really temperamental once it's thawed out, so you got to be kind of Johnny on the spot with what you do. You want to get it from the semen tank into the cow as soon as possible once you thaw it out. Once it's thawed out, you insert this straw of semen into this, which is a sheath that goes over a pipette. This is a pipette. Put the straw of semen in there, and then slide this over top of the pipette, like that. And then before you go to breed the cow, you stick it in your pants to keep the semen warm. Otherwise it'll die. That's not good for anybody. Once you got all that done, you're going to put on an OB sleeve and lube This is no bee sleeve, just a big rubber glove basically goes over your arm. Put that on in some lube and you'll rectally palpate the cow and find the cervix, which you'll be able to feel through the rectal floor of the cow. You'll take it in your hand. Once you've got it in your hand, you'll hold it and put the pipette into the vulva. You'll be able to feel it once it gets to the os cervix, which is the back side of the cervix. The os is just a little hole that you put the pipette through. You'll put the pipette through until you feel it come out the other side on your finger, and then pull it back about 1/4 of an inch and slowly deposit the semen. Take about 6 seconds. And that's that. You pull out the pipette, pull out your arm, and hope the cow settles. Now you have a basic idea of how to AI a cow. AI is one of the most unutilized but beneficial tools in the beef industry, and it's a good skill for any cow-calf producer to have. There are many benefits that go along with AI, and it's a fairly simple task to perform with a little bit of management and some effort. 50 years from now, when producers are trying to produce 50% more food for 50% more people with 50% less ground, they're going to have to utilize tools such as AI to produce the most of the product they're producing with as little space as possible.